everybody. Here comes the swamp critters.
Now we got a riverboat captain by the name of Ribbity Lee.
That's me.
And a fiddle playing crab by the name of Gumbo. He sure is something to see.
Now we got Big Al Gator on piano. And we got Billy Bob Possum on the bass.
And Joe Raccoon on guitar. And Armadillo dancing all over the place. And we'll be rolling down the river, traveling by the light of the moon. Rolling down the river, gonna reach our destination soon. All the swamp critters are picking and a singing a tune. Rocking and a reeling, paddle wheeling down the Lost Lagoon. Yeah, we'll be rocking and a reeling, paddle wheeling down the Lost Lagoon. Down in the middle of Lost Lagoon, there's a crab with his own kind of sound. He goes by the name of Gumbo, and he's got a special way of getting around. He plays a mean kind of fiddle, then he dances from the left to the right, and the bayou comes alive with the Gumbo sound. And it moves every critter inside. And everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab to the gumbo sound. Everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab till the sun goes down. You step across your foot from the right to the left, then you do it from the left to the right. You point all your fingers straight to the ground and your elbows up to the sky. And everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab to the gumbo sound. Everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab till the sun goes down. Step across your foot from the right to the left, then you do it from the left to the right. You point all your fingers straight to the ground and your elbows up to the sky. And everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab to the gumbo sound. Everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab till the sun goes down. Everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab to the gumbo sound. Everybody's gumbo dancing, dancing like a crab till the sun goes down.
That's a nice song, Billy Bob.
Thanks, Big Al. But you know, I think we need to work up a few different kinds of songs. You know, something besides just swamp country music. I think folks like a little variety.
What other kind of music is there, Billy Bob?
Oh, there's lots of kinds of music. There's rock and roll and big band and Dixieland
and blues, all kinds. How do you play blues, son? I didn't know you could color the music.
You don't color the music, Ribbit. Blues is a feeling. Blues is music from the soul. I'd sure like to learn some blues.
Well, if you want to learn some blues, you got to go to Bluesville.
Bluesville? Where's that?
Ain't quite sure. I heard it's on the other side of Lost Lagoon, across Foggy Bottom.
Did you say Foggy Bottom?
That's right.
Son, Foggy Bottom is the home of the Boogeyman.
I never did care too much for blues anyway.
The Boogeyman? Oh, that's just an old fairy tale. There's no such thing.
Son, I hear tell that the Boogeyman is 100 feet high, and he's got 3 heads, and he eats anything that comes into Foggy Bottom.
Now, Ribbit, who do you know that's actually seen this Boogeyman?
My boy, nobody that ever saw him ever came back to tell about it.
In other words, he's just a legend. Well, I'm going to Foggy Bottom to learn some blues. Anybody coming with me?
Billy Bob, are you sure that Boogeyman ain't real?
Of course not. They just told you that to scare you.
Well, I guess I'll go with you, if you're real sure.
Attaboy, Joe. We'll leave first thing in the morning.
Well, if you boys are crazy enough to go to Foggy Bottom, I guess I'll take you there on the River Queen. But just to the edge of Foggy Bottom, that's as far as I go.
Hey, Ribbit, how long have you been taking boats through Lost Lagoon?
Son, I've been taking boats through here since I was knee-high to a sand crab. Why, back in the storm of '79, I was taking this showboat down the river. Suddenly, I look up ahead and see this giant whirlpool. Well, everyone but me was ready to jump, but I said, "Stay where you are. I can get us through." So there we were, just me against the whirlpool. Well, boys, this is as far as I go. This is the edge of Foggy Bottom, home of the Boogeyman.
Billy Bob, do you still want to go through with this?
Of course. There's no such thing as the Boogeyman. Now let's go.
I'll wait here till this time tomorrow night. If you ain't back, I'll know you didn't make it. Well, it's been nice knowing you boys.
Billy Bob, I hope that was your stomach growling.
I thought it was yours. Well, there's nothing to be afraid of, Joe.
Oh, I ain't afraid. I'm tougher than I look. I'm much tougher than I look. So if you're a robber or a crook, don't judge my cover until you read my book. 'Cause I'm much tougher than I look. I don't look tough, I won't deny it. But if you're looking for a fight, I'm tough as I can be, And if you mess with me, I'll hit you with a left and then a right. I'm not afraid of anything. No man or beast can scare me. I fight just as good as I can sing. If you're in need, just call on me. Oh, I'm much tougher than you think, and I am quicker than a wink. You better test the water before you take a drink, 'cause I'm much tougher than you think.
He's not afraid of anything.
No man or beast can scare me.
He fights just as good as he can sing.
Oh, if you're in need, just call on me. Oh, I'm much tougher than I look. So if you're a robber or a crook, don't judge my cover until you read my book. 'Cause I'm much tougher, a rough fisticuffler. I'm much tougher than I look. Yeah, I'm much tougher than I look. Please don't hurt us, Mr. Boogeyman.
Hey, Harry, what's the big idea scaring my friend? What if I scared one of your friends?
I ain't got no friends, 'cause I'm big and ugly.
It's not 'cause of the way you look. It's 'cause you go around scaring everybody, telling them you're the boogeyman.
But I thought bears are supposed to scare critters. I'm sorry I scared your little friend there.
I wasn't really scared. I'm tougher than I look.
Besides, I'm not the boogeyman.
Oh, well, we're trying to get to Bluesville. Do you know the way?
To Bluesville? Why, sure I do. That's where the boogeyman lives.
The Boogeyman? You mean there really is a creature out here?
Oh no, he's not a creature. He's T-Bone Willie, the king of the blues. He plays boogie music.
T-Bone Willie, huh? Sounds like the critter we're looking for. Can you take us to him, friend?
You call me friend. No one ever called me that before.
Well, Harry, I got a feeling you're going to have lots of friends soon as folks learn what a nice guy you really are.
Let's go see T-Bone Willie. Friends?
Hold it right there, boy. What do you critters want? We want to see T-Bone Willie. What do you want to see him for? We want him to teach us some blues. You don't just decide to learn the blues, boy. You got to live the blues. The blues come from inside you. Well, I think we got some blues inside us, but how will we know if no one shows us? Cut on that light, boy. That boy needs a haircut. Who are you? I got blues in my shoes and blues in my hands, and nobody plays blues like the T-Bone Man. You're T-Bone Willie. I know who I am, boy. Who are you? I'm Billy Bob Possum, and this here's Joe Raccoon. We're part of the Swamp Critters band over in Lost Lagoon. The Swamp Critters, huh? I believe I heard you boys playing a time or two. When the night's real still, I can hear clean across the bayou. You boys ain't too bad. Then you'll teach us some blues? Son, I'll play some blues. If you got the blues in you, it'll come out. If it ain't in you, I can't teach it. All right, boy, I want you to take that stick and lay me down a beat. Come on. Come on. There you go. That's right. That's right. Now come on in now with a little guitar. Come on. There you go. That's the way. All right, now bring in a little bit of bass. Come on. Just a simple little bass. That's right. Now I'm going to play a little harmonica. All right now. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. Now we're going to lay down a little riff. Just a simple little riff now. All right? Here we go. There you go now. Now you got it, boy. Now you got it. Come on. All right. Now, boys, let's play a little blues. Let's hear some guitar, boy. That boy's all right. That's it. Here we go. Well, boy, looks like you fellas got the blues inside you all right. Ain't nobody in these parts ever been able to stay with old T-Bone.
Willie, that was great. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you come back to Lost Lagoon with us and we'll do a blues show at Big Al's?
Well, I don't know. Old Willie ain't left Foggy Bottom in over 40 years.
Well, it's time the rest of the world heard the blues. And who better to play 'em than the boogeyman, T-Bone Willie, king of the blues.
I was afraid of this. Looks like I'll be looking for a new bass man and a new guitar player. Why, you made it. You mean that 100-foot creature didn't eat you up?
Of course not. He even came back with us.
You brought back the boogeyman? Looks like we're doomed.
Ribbit, meet T-Bone Willie, the boogeyman.
Son, why, he don't look scary at all. Well, time for lunch. Good. I'm starving.
Me too.
Saw you walking into the room. I got a whiff of that French perfume. You swept me on my feet like a broom. Ooh, what you doing to me, girl? I used to think I was doing alright, All of a sudden you came in sight. Now I don't know if it's day or night. Ooh, what you doing to me, girl? My knees are shaking like a paradise. I got a fever, but I'm cold as ice. I don't know what it is, but it sure feels nice. Ooh, what you doing? Ooh, what you doing? Ooh, what you doing to me, girl?
Thank you, Gumbo. Thank you. Mighty fine, son, mighty fine. Now, folks, that was a song that was written by our special guest. Tonight, we are honored to have with us the King of the Blues. So let's give a warm Lost Lagoon welcome to T-Bone Willie, the Boogeyman. Well, gather round, critters, and hear the news. If you really want to learn the blues, then you got to know how to boogie. You got to know how to boogie. Got to know how to boogie. The boogie with the boogie man. Now you might know how to rock and roll, but if you ain't got no soul, then you don't know how to boogie. You gotta know how to boogie. Gotta know how to boogie. The boogie with the boogie man. Now listen and learn. Well, you can sing and play and dance all night, but you're never gonna get it right if you don't know how to boogie. You got to know how to boogie. Gotta know how to boogie. The boogie with the boogie man. Gumbo. Boogie with the boogie man. That's right. Thank you, Willie. That was great. Well, folks, this has been a mighty exciting week for the swamp critters. For one thing, we learned that it's foolish to be afraid of what we don't know. Now, the whole bayou's been afraid of the boogeyman for as long as I can remember. And it turns out that the boogeyman is just T-Bone Willie playing boogie music. And we also learned a different kind of music, the blues, from the king of the blues himself. And I just want to say to T-Bone Willie, you're welcome in Lost Lagoon anytime. Well, that's our show for tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed it. On behalf of all the swamp critters, Joe Raccoon, Ribbit E. Lee, Big Alligator, Gumbo, and the lovely Armadillo, this is Billy Bob Possum saying we appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.
Down in the swamp among the cypress knees, the big live oaks and the evergreen trees. There on the banks of Lost Lagoon, you can see big owls by the light of the moon. Every day when the sun goes down, critters start coming from miles around to see the star of Owl's big show, a fiddler crab named Gumbo. Gumbo sings and he plays a fiddle, and picks guitar neath the bayou moon. Young girls scream and old men whittle, tapping their feet to a fiddling tune. You'll see all the critters of Lost Lagoon, Billy Bob Possum and Joe Raccoon. Big Owl is tickling the ivories, and back on the drums it's Ribbity Lee, keeping the beat and tapping his toe for a fiddler crab named Gumbo. Gumbo sings and he plays a fiddle, and picks guitar neath the bayou moon. Young girls screaming, old men whittle, tapping their feet to a fiddling tune.